Welcome to my channel, Smart Kiddos. My name is Pratiksha, and this is the last video in the Python series, which teaches kids and beginners Python very simple. So, in my previous videos, I taught you a lot on the basics of Python. If you haven't seen those videos, please check them out later. What are we going to learn today in this video? Today we're going to learn about functions. So let's start. So let's start with the code. So first I've created a project called My Functions. And once you've created a project, you can type the code. So what is functions? Well, you have seen functions like print, input. So those are inbuilt functions. But what if you can build your own function? That would be cool, and we can customize it and make so much cool programs. So first, I'm going to show you a simple example. So I have def. Def means defining the function. You have to have def in the beginning. And then message. So message is the function's name. And then I have print John. So John is going to be the name. So it's a random name. And then I have print your name and print program over. Let's run this and see what happens. So as you can see here, we have your name and program over, but we don't have print John. Now, why is that? Well, print John is inside the function, and print your name and print program over are outside the function, and they do their normal thing, printing the statement. But I want John to be in the output. What do? I invoke or call the function. So I'm going to call it right here. So message. So I have called the function. When I run this now, I get John, your name, and program over. Cool. Now we're going to see something a little different. So we know functions, and you can put numbers, letters, anything you want inside. But now I have given something inside the parentheses. This is a parameter. Parameters exist inside functions which are defined. So I have the function message, I have the parameter, and I'm going to print your name, comma, name. Let's run this. Okay, we don't get anything. That's because we haven't called the function. So I'm going to call it. Remember, indentation is important, so you should call it right over here. When I run this again, okay, we get this error. This is a expected error. Message is missing one required positional argument. So we have to put something inside message right here. That's because the parameter has to have a value. So name has to have a value. So I'm going to give the value, which is John. I'm going to run again, and I get the good result. Okay, now I'm going to copy paste this code, so please note it down. So we have def function, message, and the parameter name, and then print, enter, and name, comma, the name, which is the parameter. And then we have message John, but then we have name again with James and print name. What's going to happen? So let's find out by running the program. So we get enter a name John and James. That means the name parameter and the variable name are different. So this name counts as John, while this variable has the value of James and it prints it out, and it's also outside the function. Interesting. Positional parameter. So let's see how this works. So I have the function called book, and and I've given it two parameters. You can give any amount of parameters you want inside the parentheses. I've just given two, book and author. Then I'm giving print book is book, comma, author. Then I'm calling or invoking the function. So first is Magic Treehouse, comma, Mary Pope Osborne, The Land of Stories by Chris Collifer, and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. So these three are famous kids or children's books. So when I run this program, we should get the expected result. We have book is Magic Treehouse by Mary Pope Osborne, book is The Land of Stories, Chris Collifer, and the book is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, J.K. Rowling. But what if we give it the opposite way? So we give Mary Pope Osborne, Magic Treehouse, Chris Collifer, The Land of Stories, J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Well, will it not run? Will it give error as we've given author and then book? Well, let's figure out together. So I run this program, and this might be a shocking result, but it gives book is Mary Pope Osborne, Magic Treehouse. So it doesn't correct, it just prints whatever we have given. This is why it's called positional parameter, because in this position we have given the author name, and in this place we have given the book name. So book's value is Mary Pope Osborne, and author's value is Magic Treehouse. And same thing for the others over here. So we saw positional parameter passing, and it's not that great because it just sees the position and the parameter. So that's why it printed out Mary Pope Osborne, Magic Treehouse, Chris Collifer, The Land of Stories, J.K. Rowling, and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. That is why we fortunately have keyword argument. So let's look at this example here. So these first two lines are the same, but then we have something different here. So we have the land of stories, comma, Chris Collifer, but look, we have given book is equal to the land of stories and author is equal to Chris Collifer. That's fine. But the next statement, look, we have given author Mary Pope Osborne and book Magic Treehouse. Will it do the same thing as positional parameter passing? Of course not. It'll do something much better. Let's see what it does by running the program. Book is The Land of Stories, Chris Collifer. Book is Magic Treehouse, Mary Pope Osborne. Amazing! Even though we have given Mary Pope Osborne and Magic Treehouse here, we have given author is equal to Mary Pope Osborne and book is equal to Magic Treehouse. Really nice. Now we're going to go a little bit more depth into what we were talking about. So we have a function called name, and we have first name, and we have last name, and we have given it Williams. Okay. Then we're printing, hello, my name is first name, comma, last name. And then we are calling or invoking the function and giving James as the first value for first name and Williams as the second value for last name. When we run this, the result should be pretty clear. But what if I just give one name here, like just John? What will happen? Well, you see it prints John Williams. That's because it thinks that first name's argument is John. So last name, it already has Williams. So it prints, hello, my name is John Williams. But what if we have this? Last name is equal to Smith. We haven't given anything for first name, and Smith is basically going to replace Williams. Will this give an error or is this right? Let's run and find out. So it gives an error because it's saying one required positional argument for first name. So you need a argument right here for first name before last name. So if I do this like Jack just giving Jack, comma, last name is equal to Smith will give the expected result. Nice. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also, get ready for the next playlist, which is Scratch It Coding. Bye!